Let me ask you something. What if she's more attracted to the moments when you're not thinking about her at all? When you're not crafting the perfect text, not rehearsing the perfect joke, not scanning her face for approval, but instead, when you're simply living your life, focused, grounded, moving with purpose. Because here's the brutal truth. The more you try to impress her, the less she feels impressed. Every time you overthink your next move, every time you adjust your personality, every time you perform just to get a reaction, you send one silent message: I need your validation more than I value my own focus. And nothing kills attraction faster than a man who makes her the center of his emotional universe. You don't win her attention by chasing it. You win it by being the man who doesn't notice when she's watching, because he's too busy building his life. She starts noticing things you never meant for her to notice. The way you walk into a room without looking for her. The way you stay focused when she's nearby, but you don't break your concentration for her. The way you laugh with friends, talk with purpose, move like a man who's not measuring his worth based on her reactions. And that contrast? It hits her hard. Because most men orbit around her attention. Most men crack a joke just to hear her laugh. Most men adjust their tone just to sound more appealing. But you stay in your world. You work on your goals. You train your body. You focus on your craft. And without even trying, you do something that hours of flirting could never do. You create curiosity. She starts wondering, why isn't he trying? Why doesn't he care if I notice? Who else has his attention right now? And right there, without a single word, you become the man she starts watching, more than you're watching her. Now she starts paying closer attention. She notices your routines, the gym sessions you don't skip, the way you talk about your projects with passion, not to impress, but because it matters to you. She starts lurking on your social media, watching your stories, looking at your posts, not because you posted for her, but because you posted for yourself. She starts mentioning things you didn't even realize she was tracking. Didn't you have that meeting today? Or, I saw you're working on something new. And here's the twist. You didn't do any of it for her reaction. You did it because you're building something bigger than her opinion. And that's exactly why she's now more invested. Her friends start picking up on it too. They ask her, why are you always bringing him up? And her answer, half smile, half confusion, I don't know. He's just different. And that difference is the energy she can't ignore. You stop trying to impress her, and by doing that, you became the man she's now trying to figure out. If you're serious about leveling up as a man, and you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Trust me, this journey is just getting started. Now she starts making small moves, the kind she hopes you won't notice, but secretly, she hopes you do. She lingers longer in conversations, finds excuses to be near you, mentions things she knows you care about, just to spark a reaction. Her outfits change when she knows you'll be around. Her laughter gets just a little louder when you're within earshot. And when you post something about your goals, your progress, your discipline, she suddenly drops a like. Not because she's trying to be obvious, but because she can't help herself. While every other guy still sends her long texts, trying to be funny, trying to get attention, you post and leave. You text when you feel like it. You reply on your own time. You're not playing games. You're living your life. And the result? She's now thinking about you, way more than you're thinking about her, because you're the one man who doesn't need her attention to feel important. She starts suggesting plans, but frames them like casual ideas. Hey, we should grab coffee sometime. Or, I was thinking of checking out that place you mentioned. But you don't jump at the invite. You don't rearrange your life for her. You check your schedule and reply when it makes sense. Because the man she's drawn to lives with purpose, not around her availability. And every time you choose your priorities first without being rude, without over-explaining, you reinforce one silent truth. You're not chasing. And that restraint, that self-respect, that refusal to make her the center of your world, it pulls her in deeper. Now she's wondering when you'll text again, when you'll suggest something next, when she'll see you. You've flipped the dynamic. Not by ignoring her, not by playing games, but by living your life like she's just one observer in a much bigger picture. She starts showing up more texts, more questions about your day, more genuine compliments, not forced, not dramatic, just consistent, because she senses it now. You're not waiting for her attention. You're not craving her validation. You're living on your own terms. And that energy, it makes her want to earn a place in your world. She starts offering help, starts laughing more at your jokes, starts remembering small details about you, stuff most guys would be dying for her to notice. But you don't even expect it. And that effortless energy, that quiet indifference, it's what makes her work harder for you without even realizing it. Now she starts realizing something scary. You're not emotionally locked on her. You're not chasing. You're not waiting by your phone. You're not adjusting your mood based on her attention. And that realization, it hits her deep. Because for the first time, she feels like she could actually lose you. Not because you're playing games, but because your life, your focus, your purpose won't pause for her. You didn't say it out loud. You didn't threaten to leave. You didn't create fake distance. You just stayed consistent, stayed in motion. And that quiet, unstoppable energy creates one powerful reaction in her mind. I need to lock this man down before he slips away. So now, her texts get longer. Her tone gets sweeter. Her plans start revolving around you. All because you stopped trying to impress her and started living like she's the one trying to impress you. You didn't chase her. You didn't beg for her attention. You didn't build your life around her mood swings. You stayed focused. You stayed grounded. You stayed unbothered. And because of that, you became the man she now respects, desires, and fears losing. All because you stopped asking, how do I impress her? And started living like, she's watching, and I don't care. This is the Stoic path, where your purpose leads and her attention follows. Remember, the man who values his focus becomes the man she values most. And now tell me this. What's the one thing you've done in the past just to impress a woman that you regret the most today? Drop your answer in the comments. I want to see who's done it and who's ready to never do it again.